Leaders, diplomats and colleagues gathered to celebrate the life of Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa, a man remembered not only for his political leadership, but for his warmth and humility. Former ANC Youth League President Dr. Melusi Kikaba, a close friend and former colleague, described him as deeply principled and a leader who carried conviction with compassion.
He believed political education was the theory that guided our action. That is why Nyambose was so vital to our quest for political and organizational renewal and building of a new cadre whose conduct and thoughts resonated with the new type of society we are trying to build. Many underestimated his depth. Ambassador Mthethwa was a historian at heart, whose scholarship connected local struggles to global ones. He was a progressive internationalist who championed solidarity from Palestine to Western Sahara. His lectures, including the Oliver Tambo Memorial Lecture in 2015 and the Net Nakasa Memorial Service in New York 2014, revealed a man whose scholarship and insight were admired locally and internationally. Yet, he was also humble, full of warmth, and loved soccer, African jazz, and laughter.
ANC's first Deputy Secretary General, Nomvula Mkonyane, reflected on his courage and discipline, values that guided his journey from the struggle years to the diplomatic stage.
Comrade Nathi understood the discipline of struggle. He knew that the strength of our movement lies not in words alone, but in consistency, humility, and integrity. From his youth in the liberation struggle to his final years in the public service, he embodied the ANC's finest traditions: service before self, loyalty without arrogance, and vision anchored in the collective.
From comrades to continental leaders, former AU Commission Chairperson Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma spoke of the lessons drawn from his life of dedication, humility, and a deep sense of African pride.
Other lesson we must learn from him is revolutionary discipline. He was a revolutionary cadre of our movement with a sharp intellect. And he worked in KZN as an activist during very difficult and dangerous times, which needed discipline. He was also the other lesson we must learn from him, very important lesson. He was brave.
French Ambassador to South Africa, David Macron, remembered Mthethwa as a bridge between nations, a man who strengthened ties and embodied the friendship between France and South Africa.
He was exceptionally committed to strengthening the bilateral relation between South Africa and France. He was extremely aware of how much our two countries share in common, from the attachment to democracy, freedom, and human rights, and, as you said, Ambassador, our global aspirations, to a dynamic trade relation, to name a few. So, merci, Monsieur l'Ambassadeur.
Delivering the keynote address, International Relations Minister Ronald Lamola confirmed the ongoing repatriation process of Mthethwa's body from France, describing him as not just a colleague, but a dear friend and mentor.
I can confirm that Ambassador Mthethwa's mortal remains have now landed in the Republic of South Africa. He will shortly be en route back to KZN, where he will be laid to rest in his lovely rural area of Gwambonambe. Ambassador Mthethwa's journey in service of the South African people was long and a daunting one. I was also fortunate when I came into cabinet. He was one of the ones who were appointed long before some of us. And we were young, we saw him as a political commissar of the ANC Youth League. So I didn't expect that he will still be a commissar in cabinet. So after I was sworn in, he greeted me differently. because we used to greet each other as comrade, and I will just say Nyambus, and he will say, yeah, Comrade Lamu. But after I was sworn in, he changed, and he called me Holode. I said, where did you learn Xitsonga?
As tributes continue to pour in, one message echoed through the hall, that Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa's legacy will continue to inspire service, unity and dignity within South Africa's diplomacy. I'm Botlhale Phele, SABC News, Pretoria.